Good morning, everyone. My name is Utoxin, and this is another episode of Hard Mode, Kerbal Space Program.
And I am Taryn the Terrible, ready to be the peanut gallery.
Oh dear, now she's the terrible even when I'm playing Kerbal Space Program. This is getting worse. Anyway, today we are going to be launching a couple, maybe 3 more exploratory rockets, and we're actually going to fast forward time and deal with some of our long-range mission plans.
Ooh, you control time.
I do. I'm like the Doctor, only not as cool. So here's our rocket. Just pan up it. This is our typical overpowered launcher stage. And this is our little exploratory rocket up top. We are taking advantage of some of the solar panels I got in my most recent science unlocks. This is not designed to be a return lander. I've got 4 of the mystery goo containers just to get a little more science. Has a thermometer and a barometer. Maybe we'll do some air braking on some planet somewhere and get some barometric science. Who knows?
So you're sending them to die?
Yep, they're not Kerbals. They're just robotic probes. I'm doing all my...
Sure, kill the robots. They're easy targets.
Yeah, they are. Anyway, so nicknamed this craft the Magellan Mark I, and I've got my staging all set up. Let us set up the action groups. Custom 1 should be... Let's see... Log temp and... log pressure. There we go. Yeah, that should do it. Custom 2 will be toggle panels. There we go. That should do it. I'll handle these manually. These won't be on action groups. Nothing else really needs an action group. So let's switch back and hit save one more time and jump out to the launch pad. These rockets will be heading to the outer system. I might send one to the inner system as well. I think they have the Delta V to drop down to I forget what the Mercury analog is, but it should be doable. Turn on the SAS, zoom out so I can see my whole rocket. This thing is amazing looking. Get my orbital display up, which I will stick. Yeah, I'm never sure where to put this window. Right here for now, I guess. Throttle up to about 2/3. That should do us. My staging is all correct. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, lift off. Beautiful. This rocket is just... this whole lifter stage is so overpowered. Careful how I do my maneuvers, because it can make the rocket a little wobbly. There we go. This rocket overcorrects or something. I'm not sure what's going on. Let's turn off SAS. I don't think I need it at this stage. Yeah, the SAS makes it more wobbly. And my wife is drinking soda, so excuse her. Okay, Apoaps is crossing across the 20-kilometer line. This bottom stage will be ready to drop off soon. We're 500 meters per second and climbing. Coming up on 15 kilometers. Let's get tipped over a little more. Yeah, we need to get tipped over a lot. I know I'm not doing this the ideal way, but... Uh-oh. No! Uh-oh. I may be having a launch failure for the first time in a while. I tipped over too quickly. I can't correct this. Oh dear. No. Come back to me. I can still get this under control. Get the SAS involved so it's automatic. Okay, I recovered it. Ooh, that was a close call. Maybe I recovered it. This is going to be a really eccentric orbit. There we go. There we go. Need to throttle down so I don't overheat. Curse you, Farum Aerospace. You almost made me crash another rocket. Let's pull this over like so. Try and correct my trajectory a little bit. Yeah, that's a little better. Get that inclination to come down. Okay, apoapsis is still rising. Inclination is declining. Declining inclination. See what I did there? Totally on purpose. Okay, down to 3 degrees of inclination. That's not too bad. Okay, there we go. That's plenty good. Alright. So, where are we at system-wise? I need to see the sun. Okay, there we are. So, I want to go out system with this one, so I should just keep burning, actually. Yep, I want to go out system, so I just need to keep burning. Just throttle her up. Burn through the last of this fuel and get onto my upper stage. My inclination continue to come down. Very slowly down. And yeah. Okay. Let's get this stage done, and then we'll pick our next one. Let's see. Wow. I wonder what my orbit's going to look like when I'm done with this. Let's just do this. What does my orbit look like? Ooh. Wow. I'm already out to Dre's orbit almost. Am I out of fuel? I think I am. Yeah. So, let's throttle down. Stage. I'll just do that. There we go. Hit my solar panels. Yep, there they come. Sweet. Oh, right. I still have this stage. I'm not even onto my atomic motor yet. I still have this stage. Oh, wow. This is going to last a very long time. Let's see. How much delta V do I still have? 10 kilometers per second? Ah, not too shabby. Okay, so... Who am I on a good inclination for? I'm not too bad for a Joule encounter. So let's see here. Let's add a maneuver here. Zoom out a bit. Joule is way over there, so... I probably want to do something like this. And then bring this around. And expand this out. Set that as target. And get this out of the way. I don't know how much it moves in its orbit. How are we looking? We're pretty close to the right inclination. I set a target, right? No, there we go. Okay. Now, let's see, what have we got here? Target position at closest approach. And I need to come back around this way then. No, I need to be aiming somewhere out here, I think. If I pull this down... Wow, what is up with... I'm not sure I understand what's going on with my jewel encounters. Oh, there we go. Aha! Encounter! Not a very close encounter, but an encounter.
Of the fourth kind?
Yeah, of the jewel kind. Okay, if I bring this down here... And... okay, there we go. Starting to get another encounter. There we go. How much delta V am I looking at for that? That's only 1,300 meters per second? I've got so much power in this rocket. Okay. We will set that up.
Too much.
That node is in 2 years and 60 days. Okay, so let's set up an alarm for that, because that's a long ways out. Add an alarm, maneuver node, kill warp, add. Okay. We've got those two still over a year out, so there's that. Let us add... I want a transfer window for... where do I set... Ah, here we are. Transfer parent son to Kerbin. Okay. Okay, there's the origin. Oh, and here's... Wow, there's this whole list with radio buttons down here, and I didn't even... Yeah. Okay, so let's do a Dre. No, I've got a Duna to Dre, so I've got someone heading to Dre already, so let's do Elu. Yep. Add that alarm. And add another transfer window for Kerbin to Eve. Well, no, let's try and send one to Moho. We'll add one of these for each. And Eve. There we go. So our next transfer window is in 73 days. And that's to Moho. Okay. Let us go back to the Space Center then. And how do I get... Space Center. There we go. Okay, we're at 15 minutes on the episode. I am going to set up for my next launch. And I'll probably skip the launch. You've seen this rocket launch already. And then we can look at doing some more maneuvers. Probably not a lot of science going to happen this episode, but we're prepping to get a lot. So let's get this vehicle on the launch pad. And I will be back with you guys in just a minute. Okay, and we're back. As you can see, I've managed to drop my periaps down into the orbit of Moho. I don't currently have an encounter, but I can correct that later. I think I will set up an alarm for Apoaps. Yes, Apoaps is what I want. No Apoaps point found on current plan. Oh, I need to get out of the sphere of influence, I believe. So, let's see. Let's, how far from the leaving the sphere of influence are we? We're moving pretty quick, so it shouldn't be too long. Almost 6 hours. Okay. Let's just go ahead and step on it. And away we go. Okay. – 4,000 meters per second. Okay, and there we go. So now if we add an Apoaps, yes. That is 34 days out, which would make it my next alarm. So go ahead and add it. Alright, it's really only 34 days away? Yeah. Wow. So let's see, if I add maneuvers here, I'm not sure. Yeah, see, I briefly get an encounter there, but that's not really what I want. Trying to see if I can find another encounter. Nothing so far. I think what I'll do is, rather than try and do it here, I think maybe I'll come down to the ascending node, or the descending node, rather. So let's remove that. Let's add an alarm for the descending node, which is 152 days away. Still my next alarm. Alright. Add it. Get rid of this maneuver node. Not going to use it. Place target. Yep. Okay. Alright. What are we looking at? Yeah, we're at 27 minutes. Oh, wait. I have time I have to edit out, so we're not at 27 minutes. Close alarm details. But I think that's going to be about it for this episode. I'm sorry it's a bit short. But, you know, we're just kind of setting up a bunch of missions. So you can see what I'm doing. I'm going to get a bunch of different flights set up. And next episode, we will try and get some actual encounters with planetary bodies so we can get some science. Oh, something I need to do with this rocket. Uh-oh. Oh, shoot. I need to fire up. Uh-oh. Dang it. Well, I'll have to relaunch this rocket, because this rocket is now useless. I let the electric charge drop to 0, my solar panels aren't out, so I can't extend the solar panels, and I can't fire the engines. Fantastic. Yeah, well, welcome to the end of the episode where I make a stupid mistake. Anyway, once again, I want to thank everyone for watching. I really do appreciate it. Make sure to donate if you have some spare money. I am running my fundraising campaign for Extra Life all the way through October. Looking forward to any money anyone can donate. Love helping the kids.
They really appreciate it.
They do. Extra Life does a lot of good. It's up there with the Penny Arcade charity, Child's Play. They both do some amazing work. And I happen to know that the hospital I'm raising for, Primary Children's, has amazing people working there. They perform miracles.
His godfather works there.
Yep, my godfather does work there. He is a pediatric nurse, and yeah.
And he's awesome.
And he is very awesome. But with that, I really do need to go. So thank you guys. Remember to like the video if you enjoyed it. It really does help me. And my name is Utoxin. This has been Utoxin Plays Kerbal Space Program. And I will see you next time.